Good morning, everyone. It is Ask Me Anything Monday. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. Bring up your questions. Ask Me Anything, byoq this week for everything. Ask Me Anything Monday now, 3 p.m. on Clubhouse. Join me. You can ask me anything. I'll bring the answers. If you want to come live and ask me anything, let me know. Please request that. Jakey Bakey, good to see you. Let's pin up David at dmeltzer.com. Coming live. Let's get those questions rolling. Love to service. I love Mondays. I love every day, but Mondays especially. It is the Ask Me Anything day. Friday's training. Here we go. Good morning. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. How are you?
I'm good, David. I never expected this to happen, man. You're a legend, and I'm so honored to be here.
Oh, well, thanks for coming, man. I'm here to be of service. So what question can I help you with?
Well, for folks tuning in from Ochakte, if you're not sure what that means, I'm 14 years old, and Ochakte means go for it in my language is Hindi. And pretty much
How
what
do
I
you
do
say it
is
one more time? How do you say it?
Ochakte.
Ochakte?
Yes, sir.
All right. I love it.
So
Ochakte. Let's go.
let's go. Thank you, man. So I'm 14 years old. What I do is right when COVID hit, I figured out that I'm gonna be an entrepreneur no matter what. So I started finding stuff around my house, selling it, made $10,000 in a couple of months. Super hyped about that, continuing sales. On top of that, I'm founding Schoolhouse.world, which is created by Sal Khan, the founder and CEO of Khan Academy, and it's been an honor working with him directly to build this. And it's pretty much it's a nonprofit that facilitates free tutoring over Zoom. So I've just been loving entrepreneurship. It means so much to me now. And my question to you is, how old were you when you figured out that you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
Well, you know what's so funny is that being an entrepreneur was like being an actor when I was little. You didn't tell people that you wanted to be an entrepreneur because that meant that you're waiting tables or, unemployed. It took, blessed people like myself and Gary and Ed and to make entrepreneurship something that we can talk about. That's not like being an actor, that you actually are changing the world, that you can have social impact, you can make a difference, you can truly make a lot of money, help a lot of people, and have a lot of fun by being an entrepreneur. So I was 5 years old and I wanted to buy my mom a house and a
Yeah.
car.
Hmm.
And so for me, I think my journey to build something for a purpose, where that purpose is greater than my pain. I was 5 years old, and subconsciously, more than consciously, I was an entrepreneur. I was trying to figure out every aspect from 5 through college, where I was selling, books, encyclopedias, to being in law school, picking to be in the internet instead of a real lawyer. All of those are decisions that we would define today proudly. What are you? I'm an entrepreneur. You see it. I when I graduated law school, I was too embarrassed to tell people that I was an entrepreneur. I put Esquire. Make sure everybody knew I graduated law school, that I was a lawyer. Now I actually tell, the opposite, right? I'm proud. The first thing you see is Dave Meltzer, entrepreneur, investor, author, speaker, whatever it is. That's the key for me. But it's a life journey. Some people, it's a learned trade, right? They're journeymen and journeywomen. That it's a learned trade to enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential for the betterment of others. Other people like you're an old soul. It's born into you. You got to reach out to me at david@dmeltzer.com, because I invest in the jockeys. I would love to do more with you. You're like my friend Takti from Kenya. Very blessed to have and attract you into my life, because you're going places, and I want to be a supporter of yours, so you don't have to pay the dummy tax that I've paid. And I'd love to be assistance to you. Please keep up what you're doing. Reach out. My number one piece of advice, by the way,
Hmm.
is ask for help. Right? Ask
Yeah,
for help. The
definitely.
more you ask for help, leverage old guys like me, the dummy tax that we paid, so you don't have to pay it. Open up our relationship to you so you can accelerate what you're doing. I know when I see the real deal, and my friend, you are the real deal. So thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much, David.
Come back, okay?
I definitely will. I'll be back soon, guys.
And email me too, david@dmeltzer.com,
I
right
will,
there.
guys. You should also email him because you'll actually get an email from him himself. I thought that was awesome. I emailed him like he probably gets so many emails he might not reply. And then I got the email and he connected me with someone on his team. I'm like, my goodness, this is gonna be so awesome. So thank you so much for having me, David.
Good. And Ochakte, my friend. Ochakte.
Yep, that's correct. I would
All
appreciate a
right.
follow
Take
and a
care.
shout out if you get fans down here can do that. Thank you so much for having me. Goodbye.
Come back. Thank you.
Definitely will.
What a stud. We got this future, man, right there. Entrepreneurs will save the world. Trust me, we can do anything. And wear that badge, that cape, proudly. Let's answer some questions. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. Let's make it happen. Put your questions in. Come live with me. We're all good. What was the most valuable lesson you learned during college? I learned it playing football, and it was just keep playing. Gosh, my emotions, when I played football, they were up and they were down. And I had this great coach, Dale Weedoff, and somebody would score on me. Someone would do this both ways, good and bad. And he would just say, just keep playing. Just keep playing. Do your best, learn something, and have fun. Do your best, learn something, and have fun. Even during the game, just keep playing. Do your best, learn something, and have fun. The three golden rules of acceleration growth, exponentiality, compound interest. Do your best, keep learning things, and have fun. It does not have to be complex. Get rid of which interferes. Nick Glazer, you love my jacket. I love when it rains in California, not just because we need it, because I always wear the same jacket from the Atlanta Super Bowl. Incredible Nike jacket. Don't get to wear it that often, but hopefully it'll rain more. I know you live in a good place when you're praying for rain. What would be your rain's good? Rain is good chi, by the way. It's good luck. What would be your advice to someone starting from square one? Whoa, everybody's starting from square one, my friend. That's why I take inventory of my values every day. I know my what, I know my who, I know my how, I know my now, and I know my why. Everybody starts from square one every single day. So you are at the beginning and plateauing and growing. So take inventory of your values, know your what, find who can help you, know your who, figure out how to do it, being a student in your calendar, use a lens of productivity, accessibility, and gratitude. Utilize the efficiencies, effectiveness, and statistical success in order to figure out the activity you have planned, don't have planned in your sleep, activity you get paid for, you don't get paid for. It's that easy. Let's do it. You have any other questions? You want the exercises and guides to those 5 daily practices? If you want the 5 daily practices, not only are they in my book, but I have an exercise and guide for you. It's free. I will send it to you. I'll ship it to you. I'll sign a book. I'll ship it to you. David@dmeltzer.com, or you can join my text community, 949-298-2905. Let's keep the questions coming. Jay Bill, want to go live with me and ask me a question? We'll keep it moving. It's Ask Me Anything Monday today, right now on IG or on Clubhouse at 3 p.m. You can join me. Good morning.
David, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
Oh my gosh. I have been watching you for like a year and a half of my life. This is crazy. I'm actually talking to you now. Oh my gosh. Like, you have helped me so much. Like, you don't know. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, I'm just so honored to be here and like to talk to you right now, because like I've been watching you for so long, and I've been too scared to like come in these lives because I have like anxiety sometimes, like social anxiety and all that. But I'm just so glad I could talk to you. My question to you though is like, because I make a lot of music. Like I got a little mic back there. I've been making music for a good like 2 years, and I see it like it has very like similar qualities and traits as like business world, and it has like it's an entrepreneur type of area too. But my question to you is like, how would you market your music? Like, what would be the best way you would market your music if you were a musician in my position?
I am a musician, but not with music, right? I'm a musician with content, and all content, music, poetry, books, speeches, game shows, whatever it is we do is just a vibrational context. It's music. And so what I would do is I'd set up 4 different strategies. One is making sure every day I capture my music, right? I'm making sure that I'm capturing all the music that I make. Whatever your music is out there, make sure that you're capturing it, your vibration, your frequency. Then have a system to modify it for all the different platforms. So you want to modify it for Instagram, for TikTok, for LinkedIn, wherever it is, you want to modify that capture. Then create a third strategy, amplification. So can I send my music to David Meltzer? Will he post it? Can I write some music for his TV shows or for other people's stuff? We want to figure out the best amplification strategy, which if you email me, I will help you with all these, david@dmeltzer.com, so that we will do that. And then finally, like every great musician, you got to have a perpetual, this is the hard one for young people. You got to have a perpetual strategy, thinking about, okay, how am I perpetuating my music so that 100 years from now, that it still has its capability and its meaning, its monetization. And when we get those four things together, starting at a young age, you capture as much music as you have. Everybody out there, whatever your music and your song is, your frequency, your vibration, capture it, modify it, amplify it, and perpetuate it. I promise you that you will have an extraordinary exponential compounding of the interest. The strength of your signal will grow. The spectrum of your signal will widen. The clarity of your music will resonate with more and more people. And I, like I said, my friend, I am just so graced that you would come on, and you make me feel so humble that you would even be nervous to speak with me. I'm here to be of service to people like you, so that I can have the impact, so you can impact with your music so many other people. Please reach out to me, david@dmeltzer.com. I hope that helped you.
Yes, that helped me so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
All right, man. I'll send you my books too. So email me, david@dmeltzer.com. I'll give you the capture, modify, amplify, and perpetuate exercise, the 5 daily practices in my book. And then I'll also maybe talk about getting some music made for some of the stuff I have going on. Okay.
Okay, well, I'll send you an email. My email is neezyar@gmail.com, and my music name is AR space Neezy, Neezy. If anyone wants, I just came with a new single yesterday too, so anyone wants
Nice.
to
Send it over, man. It's not easy being easy. I know that. So
It's not
thanks for
easy
joining
being
me.
easy, it's not easy being easy. All right.
All right,
It was
brother.
nice
Take care.
talking. Thank you. You too.
904 Easy joining
904.
me. You got it, man. Thank you so much. Just Ask Me Anything Monday. That's right. Ask Me Anything Monday right here now, or at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Clubhouse. It's Ask Me Anything. Friday's trainings, byoq. You bring the questions. I bring the answers. It's a big week to be of service. 904 Easy in the house, blessing me with what he has there. Let me take the question for my boy Neezy. It ain't easy being easy. How do you stay so motivated every day? Keeps you going. So number one, you got to distinguish between motivation and inspiration. Motivation will get you up, get you back up, get you started, get you back started. Motivation can be by the triggers of the ego. Fear, anxiety, worry can motivate you, but it's not going to get you there. Those are soul suckers. All they do is get you up, get you back up, get you started, get you back started. But what will get you there is clearing the interference between you and what you already are: health, wealth, happiness, understanding. I'm going to shift the paradigm and perspective to clear the interference between me and what I already am. Everybody has the same God source in them. Everybody has the same source of light, love, and lessons in them. Some of us interfere with our health more than others. Some of us interfere with our wealth more than others. And some of us interfere with our happiness more than others. Let's utilize motivation to get us up, but let's figure out inspiration in spirit, allowing the great God source, the great source, to come through us with appreciation, forgiveness, and accountability for others, to empower others, to empower others. Let's keep it rolling. We're all over it today. Let's try one more. We're going live with Q&A. Silvio's here. Light, love, and lessons will be Damos. That's it. Here we go. Oh, I guess we're not going live with Sylvia. I'll try it one more time. And anyway, keep the questions coming. We got Ask Me Anything Monday. You can ask me anything right now. There we go. Hello, Ceiling.
What's up,
How
David? How you doing?
This is the voice from above. How are you?
I'm doing great today. How are you?
I'm getting nauseous. Fine. Let me see your face. What's
Oh,
up,
hold
brother?
on. Let me get in my room. Hold on. I gotta get in class.
Okay, cool. What's your question while you're walking?
If I slap my balls across your mouth, what will happen?
That's so funny, dude. That's so good. Oh my goodness. Every once in a while we have humor, and I forgive you, man. I forgive you. All right, let's take some real questions. You know what? When I was 16, I would have thought that was hilarious. But I'm not 16 anymore. I apologize if that offended anyone. How can I come on live and ask a question? Just request me, man. I tried to get you on, Silvio. So let's see what's going on. Jared, let's take you. Here we go. Thank you so much. David@dmeltzer.com if you want my books and my guides, my exercises, David@dmeltzer.com.
Hello?
Hello, are we Jared?
Hey,
What's
what's
up, man?
up?
You got a question for me?
Yeah, I got a question.
All right, what is it?
Did drag my balls along your
Oh, we're
mouth,
on
what would
fire.
happen? Sorry,
You're
man,
so good. I
sorry.
think we're gonna go. I'm telling you, when I was 16, I think this stuff was super funny. I do not want to offend anyone. Sorry for wasting your time. We're trying to help people here. So if you want and you want to have fun, give me a call on my cell phone, and I want to understand why you feel it necessary to disrupt everybody's empowerment. My cell phone is 858-688-3294. Give me a call. Love to discuss your humor. We could put it to good use. But not here for my IG Live. Ask me anything. My cell phone number, try it out. Just call me. I always tell people to call me. They never do. But 858-688-3294. Okay? More than happy to help you. And we can mature together. Okay? How do you feel about starting a senior relocation business? I love it. I work with people that are in that business. Reach out to me, David@dmeltzer.com. I have a great friend of mine that in that business. They're looking to expand. Maybe you could help each other. Please reach out, David@dmeltzer.com. But I love that business. Favorite memory of being a sports agent? Yeah. Myron Roll is always my favorite memory. You know, the unbelievable talent, the Rhodes Scholar, getting to go to Oxford with him and to the NFL game in London and building his brand. And he's now a brain surgeon and will be probably a senator or president someday. Jen Gottlieb in the house. If you're not following Jen Gottlieb, then you are missing out. She is amazing. Amazing to see her in Miami. What a amazing woman. Please follow Jen Gottlieb. If you're any sort of fan of Dave Meltzer, you'll be a fan of Jen Gottlieb. She is an extraordinary mindset, business set person and brand builder. Thank you, Jen, for coming in here. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. Ask Me Anything every Monday, right here now or 3 p.m. on Clubhouse every Monday. It's Ask Me Anything. We got byoq on Friday. Bring your questions. I bring the answers. Here we go. What's the best speech you've ever given? I will tell you the best speech I ever gave was in Michigan. Sorry, Jakey, I got to tell you this. It was at Michigan, and it was amazing. My cousins were there. I'm not sure Jakey Bakey was there, but he was at Michigan at the time, and it was I was connected. I was channeling the entire time, and at the very end, someone waited like an hour. And it was a beautiful day. I didn't think it was going to show up because it was like 70, the first early spring day, and it was 70 some degrees. But it was a packed house, and they lined up for an hour to get my book for me to sign it, to answer questions. And the last guy, I looked up, and he broke down crying, and I looked back down because I started to cry, and he said to me, I don't want to offend you, but I don't know who you are. And I didn't know who you were. But I walked by a poster that you were coming to speak here, and I had gone for a walk because I was contemplating killing myself. And I saw the poster, and something told me I had to come. And he was crying. And, I'm looking up at him, and he's like, you saved my life. And thank you. Of course, I gave him the book. I gave him my number and told him to seek professional help. But it was amazing how the universe worked. And, sometimes we're pushed into things and sometimes we're pulled into things. And that day, that young man was pulled in to that speech, and things came through me for him. Still touches me thinking about it. Best speech I ever gave, and I didn't know why I was giving it. But it came through me, especially for that one young man who still today keeps in contact with me, and he is happy, he is healthy, and believe it or not, he's wealthy as well. And we got rid of what was interfering with that. So thank you. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's keep the questions coming. We got a lot of questions. So let me see here. Follow. Guys are killing me today. All right, here we go. Thoughts on spiritual life and business coaching and inspirational speaking and leadership as a career in a business. Okay, so that is a content business. All of those are connected as a content business. And so my thoughts on it is find your frequency. Find your frequency. If you're Dr. Pimple Popper, or you're a professional football player, or you are a mindset person, or a business person, or a bankruptcy person, or a swimmer, find your frequency. There's a huge audience out there that you can allow your frequency, your spiritual life, and your business set, and your inspirational speaking and content and leadership and career. Go ahead, create the content to help other people. Hashtag find your frequency. Jen Gottlieb can always help you find that frequency. She's helped me so much. Just such a bright young woman. I want to shout you out all day long, my dear. You're amazing. So thank you for joining me. Highlight of the weekend. Okay, now we get into ego, but I got to do it. I am sorry. I thought the highlight of my weekend would be putting my son on the Miles Graham. My son, who's 11, does Miles Graham on IG Live every Sunday. And he had a draft conversation with the old general manager of the Jets, our ESPN sports analyst, Mike Tannenbaum. And those guys were talking draft way above my head. But I thought that would be the highlight. But after that, we had a flag football game. And okay, I know this is ego, but I got to tell you, my son, Miles, had 4 touchdowns, 1 pick six, and he was a beast. And he was humble about it. And I've never scored 4 touchdowns in a game, but oh my goodness, it was hard not to let my ego get in the way, just as it is now, because it just, oh my God, my kids come through me, not for me, but I got to tell you, that one was for me. And I'm trying to deal with the ego part of it, but I'm so proud of him. All right, anyway, and I was happy for him and in the way that he acted with his performance. How do you keep your motivation when you are working on your business? Kind of touch through that, right? For me, it's to enjoy the consistent, everyday, persistent without quit pursuit of my own potential. I think the hardest thing to stay inspired in business is to understand segmentation. There's no overnight successes. Every day you're starting, and you need to use faith as a GPS. You put your destination in during the day. You use your what, your how, your now, and your why to angle to what you want. But remember, when you make mistakes, setbacks, failures, pain, all of those which happen when you're working on your business, you got that GPS, that faith to recalculate the direction for you to a better place, a better situation, or to make your situation better. Faith is your GPS. It'll allow you to recalculate when the mistakes, the setbacks, the setups, the pain, the failures come about, which will always happen when we're doing that. All right. It's amazing. It's Ask Me Anything Monday, 3 p.m. on Clubhouse. We can do this again. I want to thank Jen Gottlieb for coming in. I want to thank all my friends here to make sure that we're seizing the day. Be motivated, be inspired, be kind to your future self, and do good deeds. Reach out to me. You can have the 5 daily practices or my books or anything else you need. David@dmeltzer.com, 949-298-2905. Thank you, anything, for Ask Me Anything Monday. See you at 3 p.m. on Clubhouse for more quick questions, hot seat coaching, Ask Me Anything. You bring the questions, I'll bring the answers, like this Friday at training. We got the NFL draft we're going to this week. We got so many great things coming on. So do you. Use your gratitude to find the light, the love, and the lessons. Use your forgiveness to have peace and certainty. Use accountability to give you control, and you will be inspired in spirit, allowing life to come through you. We all have the exact same source coming through us, the great God source that we all have. Don't be afraid of the mountains in front of you. Don't be afraid. You don't have to go over, under, or through it, because that which made the mountains are inside of you and walk beside you. Don't be afraid of those mountains. You got to trust me. Be kind to your future self. Do good deeds. We'll see you at 3 p.m. on Clubhouse. Take care.